Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena. So, I have some new decks, played a little bit, been playing around, made some silly decks. So we have a Selesnya deck I made, which is not full Selesnya, but it's pretty good. It's been pretty successful for me. And my just like red spells deck. Now this one's a lot more hit or miss, because I'm just trying to like do a... I really want to sort of build up a red deck. Not sort of like a pure red deck, but not necessarily a pure red deck. There's just kind of mostly about throwing spells. You can see there's actually a lot of sort of spells in here for a red deck. So I got like, 7 there, another 4 there, another 4 there, another 3 there, and one Planeswalker. So probably won't use this one today. We'll probably use the Selesnya deck because it's kind of more fun. I've been playing around with it a lot and it's been relatively successful. It's like a really heavy creature deck. It's almost a green ramp deck, but it's got a lot of Convoke. It could definitely have more Convoke in it, I'm not going to deny that. But, I don't know, the amount I've got in it has worked pretty well. So we'll see how we go. Wow, that's not a great draw for land. Now, the thing with this deck is because it has Convoke, it doesn't need a lot of land. I can usually peak at about like 3 to 4. Wow, but I'm not getting it. So kind of because of this, I have taken out a few land. Not a massive amount. I'm thinking I'm like 2 or 3 under. Yeah, actually that's fine. Because I can't play anything first turn, which is A-okay. Second turn, Venati's Shieldmate. Hopefully I get another land, which means third turn, Rejuvenator. I didn't get another land. But I still have a draw left, so that's okay. So hopefully land on this draw. Ooh, green-white. Interesting. Okay, so there's the next land. Okay, so we didn't get one. So now I think we go Elvish Rejuvenator. Pull another land, that'll do. You kind of want more, like... combo lands with this deck. In fact, really, I think he's sitting in a pretty good position. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that either, dude. We'll just pay the mana, I think. This hasn't been a great example of this Selesnya deck so far. Sometimes I'll get a hand that's just like Convoke, 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 Convoke. And actually this one... Well, Flight of the Equinauts I can Convoke out next turn. Which is not awful. And I think I'm going to. Let's just Convoke and see what happens. Maybe he's got a Plummet. Probably does. Okay, or a Luminous Bonds. Look, that's fine. Yeah, sure, let's do this. We'll just pay the 2. Tap him. Actually, I should just tap the Flight of the Equinauts since I can't use it, but... my mistake. And I won't attack this turn because I'll try and bait him. So if I attack with the Loxodon Restorer, he might just be like, nah, I can just block this. Or he might like triple block or something. And then I'll just Pax Favor it. Okay, Starcrown's... Well, this would be a good opportunity to get rid of Starcrown Stag. To be honest. And he did just use all of his mana, so... Yeah, see, he'll think I just want to get through with the 3. Okay, just let it through. That's A-okay. Again, now I've got Pax Favor sort of here. Alright. Like, I'm pretty happy to just build up here. Yep, so you'll tap the Ledev Guardian. That's fine. So we go, boom, Pax Favor on him. We'll just pay the 2. He's probably got, like, tactical advantage, so we'll end up trading here for sure. Nope. Didn't have any tricks. And there's one trick he can't pull again, so... Ah, here we go. Right, it's a second one of these. So, boom, 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 and 2 more. 1, 2. So, he might have another Luminous Bonds. But, okay, or a Hieromancer's Cage. I've come to really hate that card, and I'll tell you why. It is because, like, 90% of the time, if someone plays a Hieromancer's Cage, the other card in their hand is normally a Hieromancer's Cage. I don't know what it is, right? Don't know what it is. But that's just how it seems to work. We've sort of hit a stalemate here. We're both kind of drawing off the top of our deck for the most part. Is he going to wrap up my Ledev Guardian? Or has he just pulled a trick? He's pulled a trick of some variety. Nope. I'm not sure why he was checking my cards out. Okay, this is what we want. So let's do the math. We've got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we need 2 whites and a green, so we've got 2 spare. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just literally tap everything. And bring out 8 1/1 soldier tokens with lifelink. And the next turn we just push the board. In fact, we could even, like, just attack with the soldier tokens, I think. Because if I push the board too hard, he might be tempted to throw up some blocks. Although he can block all my soldiers. Not without some casualties, though. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of happy to just let them sit there as a threat. I don't really know what his deck is based around, which is kind of worrying me. Like, it's a really weird deck. I don't know why he's not... Like, I don't know what he's hoping to draw. And I can only hope that it's flying. Okay. Well, if he attacks me, I'll just chomp block it with, like, 5 soldiers, so... Like, I get lifelink from it. So it's not the worst thing in the world. If I was to get hit by it. And now, if he's got nothing to stop Resplendent Angel, which he probably does... Then again... Is he gonna risk it? Like, even if he's got a trick, it doesn't really matter at this point. Resplendent Angel's a damn good card. Okay. Well, my dude, you had to know this was coming. So, what kind of trick you got? What do you got? +2, +3? Hope it's more than that. He's got something. Nope. Apparently he doesn't. Well, that was kind of a waste of a Vigilant Baloth. Oh yeah, and I got 5 life this turn. Yep, that's real unfortunate for you, friend. He's got to do something about it now. But it's kind of too late, like... Even if he does something about it now, I've already got a 4/4 Vigilance up. That's a flyer. You know? And now I've got 2. So, unless he pulls out something truly scary, I think I've pretty much got this. And that's not it. Buddy, respect to him for staying in this, though. Sure, okay. Yeah, I mean, mad respect for staying in, but I think you're kind of fucked here, mate. You're just gonna have to, like, push board and see what happens. Or not. Oh, how scary do I want to be? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 6, 13. So I can do 11. Is what we're going to do. So we're going to go 1, 2... Gonna tap my whole board. Except for the stuff that can keep me alive. And now I have an 11-11. And he's kind of in a position now where he's like, what do I get rid of? So if he gets rid of the Resplendent Angel, that would be good, but he could also just get rid of the World Soul Colossus. Like, I have 2 annoying things on the board here, which is kind of a shit position to be in. And, like, none of this is scaring me, because he's not going to do enough damage to kill me before I kill him, even if he pushes board here. And he has no trick, because he's burnt all his mana. Okay. He's trying to, like, snuffle up, I guess, a little bit of extra life. You know, like, at this stage of the game, I don't need any blockers. Like, I've now got 3 4/4s with Vigilance. He's, like... He can't get rid of it. He would have to have, like, a Settle the Wreckage, and even then, if I only attack with, like, 2 of these next turn... Okay. I mean, again, GG for playing it out. It's just not enough, though, is it? I mean, do I just cunt this? Probably not. Let's actually trade it out, shall we? We'll just trade out these 2. You know, block that there. We'll block this here. Block that. And we'll let the 6 through. Is he gonna concede here? I could have just, like, let it all through. If I wanted to be an absolute, like, arsehole cunt, I could have just let it all through. But instead... like, he'll block my 1-1 because it was a misclick, but doesn't matter. Hey, he played it out, though. And look, in Magic the Gathering Arena, I've definitely found that, you know, it's a pretty rare occurrence. Wow, okay, so that's the most XP I've gotten for about 20 games. The way my XP normally goes is I win 5 games in a row, make it about that far, and then I lose 1 game and go back to 0. It's a bit of a weird, like, scaling system, considering everyone I play against is technically in the same rank as me. Like, I find that quite strange. 2 forests, plus a Llanowar Elves. It's not bad. There's no white land there, which is kind of concerning. But hopefully with the Elvish Rejuvenator, I can pull out a white land. And then I just need 1 more. Just need 1 more after that. Ooh. Oh, he was thinking about it. Right, what deck's he got? Okay, also a green deck. Okay, another green. Not great. I kind of want at least 1 white. Okay, there's my 1 white. Excellent. Now, I guess we bring out the big boy first. Let's see if he's going to do anything about it. Probably should have brought out the second Llanowar Elves as well, and just not attacked, but I don't know. I think this is just what's got to happen. Alright, and we will convoke out the Rosemane Centaur, so we go boom, 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 and 2. We'll just convoke, it doesn't really matter. So this is a pretty good draw. Not amazing. Again, 1 more white land would kind of seal this for me. Although he's got a plan here, because he waited a lot of time to play 1 Llanowar Elves. So he's got to have something else he can play. He's got a trick. He's probably got like Branchwood Armor or something. So we'll go up to a 5/5. Although that's an enchantment, so that would be kind of a weird choice. Okay. What's he trying to draw? What is his hand? I'm very confused. I mean, that's a standard, like, thing. Has he got another one? No. I'm very confused about this. Especially since he's a rank higher than me, like, I would expect him to have actually drawn some useful stuff. Because I can just triple attack now, and he can't block it out. Okay. Well. Good game, I guess. Okay, I don't understand why he wouldn't mulligan again, if his hand was that bad. Like, he had a green ramp deck where he didn't have any playable creatures. He must have had his big guys in his second hand. He must have had, like, the Carnosaur and stuff. The Gigantosaur, sorry, and things like that. I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like, mulliganing once is kind of... You sort of look at that and go like, ah, sucks, I got a shit hand, but I'll mulligan once. But mulliganing twice is pretty rough. I get it. But, like, if the hand was that unplayable... It's weird that he wouldn't just mulligan again. Am I going to play anything this turn? Probably not, so let's just do a Guild Gate. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the efficiency down a little bit. Like, obviously I could have played a Forest there, but then next turn I might have had to play a Guild Gate. Or, like, the only land left might have been the Guild Gate, rather. Whereas now, like, I can go Forest, and then bring out a bigger boy. Even that maybe wasn't the best idea, because I probably could have attacked with Llanowar Elves, but... Llanowar Elves are shit, so... okay. Ah, nice, I got the Sunhome Stalwart. I quite like this card. Good, cheap card. Oh, shit, and I actually could have, yeah, I could have absolutely brought out the Venerated Loxodon this turn. Bummer. It's an interesting deck. It's a very interesting deck. Alright. Enough stuffing around. Let's just... Ooh, again though, I could bring that out. No, I should probably convoke this out. And in fact, yeah, I could have done that in the other order. Okay, maybe I'm not getting this efficiency thing down at all, because I should have summoned the Resplendent Angel, then convoked the Venerated Loxodon, and I would have got the +1/+1 counters on everything. Would have left me pretty undefended, though. But at least now I'm out of range of his fungal infection. He can't, like, neg one me to death. I'm guessing he's probably going to murder in his hand, and he needs another black land. Which he just doesn't have. So, unless I get a better option this turn... Wow, another one, hey? Okay, well, I mean, this is a pretty easy pick. We just block him up. We Knight's Pledge something... Actually, we Knight's Pledge the Sunhome Stalwart. Which means he can now mentor everything. Because Sunhome Stalwart has First Strike, so anything he blocks with is just going to die. Now, if it dies, no. It's when it enters battlefield, right? Is he going to double block it? Yep. I mean, look, I'm okay with that trade. He's going to neg one me, though. No, he's not, because he doesn't have any. Yep. See, now that, though, I wouldn't have called that an unplayable hand, right? he had a lot of land, he had a lot of cards to play. That time I just had more cards to play. I had more active cards. I'm a bit shitty that he, like, conceded before I got to kill 2 of his creatures, but whatever, I guess. But yeah, like, he had active cards. He just got unlucky that I had better cards. You know, it wasn't like that other guy that played out 4 turns of land before he could bring out a 1/1. Like, that's pretty bad. And then he just kept throwing away Rabid Bites. 2 land should be enough. So, like, here's the... You know, for anyone that doesn't play Magic that watches my channel, which is probably no one, if you watch my channel and you watch these videos, you probably play Magic. But, like, in the first turn, I'm not going to bring out a 1 cost. There is no 1 cost in my hand. So the Selesnya Guild Gate's a way more efficient turn, right? Because next turn, I bring out another Forest, and I bring out the Shieldmate. Whereas otherwise, I would play the Forest first, played nothing, and then next turn I would have done the Guild Gate, and potentially played nothing. Because it starts tapped. Right? Whereas now... Actually now, as long as I don't lose one of these critters, I have a pretty good chance of convoking out something more fun. Like, the Selesnya deck is all about having creatures on the board. As long as you have a board, you have Convoke, you can do shit. He's probably just going to murder it. Okay, no, Inspiring Cleric. Fair enough. It's a good blocker. That's better, though. He may just take the hit because he just got 4 health, so he's kind of like... Yeah. Like, he just got 4 health, so he's sort of, like, hit even. Not really a big deal. That is more of a problem. But he can't attack with it this turn, and I can just block next turn and trade out. Like, I'll trade a Venati Shield Mate and Knight's Pledge for a Leonin War Leader. Like, I'm okay with that trade. Bummer. Still no land, though, which is kinda crappy. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to trade that out, yeah, he'll get to hit me for 3, but... Yeah, what are you going to do? And I do have a Plummet. It looks like he's playing the white-black vampire deck, which is very vampire-heavy. Funny that. So, Plummet will be pretty useful. I'm surprised he let that through. Well, I suppose he wants to attack with the Leonin War Leader, so I have to trade it. Or he's looking to play a Murder, so I'm just really fucked. Yep, there it is. Fair enough. That was well played. It was very well played. That was well thought out. Okay, well, I'll just play Pulse Reflection. So I'll just do that. So all damage he was going to do this turn is not done. But I am now in a bad way, and he's probably going to beat me. I haven't pulled another land, which is kind of crappy. And he has all the land in the world. Yeah, no, this is basically GG here. Well, I'll trade that, and I guess we'll just block one of these. Because I need to keep creatures on the board if I'm going to have any chairs. Because it means he's now going to hit me for an extra 4 damage. Yeah, nah. This is over in 1 turn. Actually, not even that. It's good game now. Oh well. Again, like, I didn't have the worst hand. I had some pretty rubbish draw after that, but he just had better. Like, a much better hand. He's still throwing land out. And if he... Yep. And he still had an active card, so yeah, no. It was very well played on his part. He just got the cards he needed. That's all there is to it. It is a very potent deck, that Vampire one. The only thing I've really consistently beat them with... Okay, so like watch my rank drop. Is it going to go back to 0? There it is. Back to 0. So that was 3 solid matches won, and more progress than I have ever made before, undone by 1 loss. You know, like, until they... I don't know how that ranking works, right? I'll admit to it. I have no idea how it actually is calculated, but from my point of view, that seems shit. Like, I have heard people say it's dependent on, like, the perceived power of your deck and things like that, but then if that's the case, I'd say, why even bother constructing a deck? Why would you not just use the standard decks if they're considered so underpowered? Like, I get it that maybe they need some sort of check and balance there. Okay, so I'm playing Guildgate because I want to get Amara out second turn. I don't really give a shit about the Lanoir Elves. It's Amara that I want. Because with her, it's a powerful Convoke. And it looks like I'm fighting a Merman deck, which is really annoying. It's probably going to get chucked back to my hand this turn. He's going to throw out an Exclusion Mage. Huh? No? I will say, still really hate Merpeople decks. Because... Okay, here's my problem with it. And it's got nothing to do with 1-1 counters. Well, a little to do with 1-1 counters, but here's my main problem with it. The default Merman deck you get given is effectively, like, 100% playable with, like, 3 mana. And there's not a whole lot of decks that can say that. Right? Not a whole lot of decks that can advertise that. Like, that's 3 cost, and it's probably won the game. And there's a second one, again, 3 cost, and we play that and get 2 1-1 counters. Like, it's a pretty rare deck. Pretty rare deck that can get that kind of run going. I think I just have to bring out the World Soul Colossus, like, right now. Or I risk bringing out the Selesnya Locket. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing this. He still can't attack me yet until he gets something that makes him unblockable. Oh, well, okay, that can't be blocked anyway. But yeah, it's like mainly because most cards are 3 cost to make an effective board, right? And that effective board can create tons of, like, easily create 1-1 counters on things, so you can get all these unblockable critters that now cannot be blocked. Okay, and then, yeah, lots of, like, draw. It's just a very irritating deck, and I think I'm going to sacrifice. I can take another turn of this. Flood of the Equinauts is not helpful right now. So it's at 8 costs. So next turn I can bring out Flight of the Equinauts, which is kind of the only chance I've really got, I'd say. But, again, all it takes is 1 Exclusion Mage to throw that back. And there you go, like, what cost is that? 2. 2 cost. And he has now created a board that is ridiculous. And again, 3 cost. Yeah, that's my problem with it. As a deck. It's why I hate it. Because it's a ridiculous board. It's a ridiculous board creator for for this. I am just gonna let this one go. There is no way I block this and don't just get wrecked. So that's what, 12, 15, 19. Yeah, no blockers. GG. When I'm not playing for YouTube, so this is my one moment of weakness. When I'm playing on my own, not on YouTube, because it's shitty for YouTube, right? When I'm playing on my own, like, if I see a Merman deck, if you played against me online, you might have, right? If I have seen you play a woodland stream or something, like a blue-green land, in the first turn, and I have a shit hand, I will just concede. It's not worth it to me to play that out, because I know how it goes. Like, within 2 turns, you get 2 land, you can bring out something that might only be a 1/1, but the trick to the Merfolk deck is, much like, you know, my Selesnya deck, if you can keep creatures on the field, everything gets more powerful. Except, the Merfolk deck is way cheaper, like, infinitely cheaper. Anyway, enough of my pissing and moaning about this ridiculous Jungle Secrets deck. So anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends that might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or 2 with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback for the videos, thoughts on my decks, thoughts on the Merfolk deck, and why people hate it, why I hate it, and other people, make sure you leave a comment in the comments section down below so that I can see it and join in the conversation. And I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.